Final scrimmage at fall camp for BYU. The defense played well early. Robertson Daniel picks off Ammon Olsen. Then Taysom Hill gets to show off a little bit. Using his legs, this is part of the new offense. The zone read. Taysom takes off for a 35-yard scamper. Then he shows off his arm. 55-yard bomb to Brett Thompson to the 1-yard line. Hill was 6 for 9 for 81 yards. But the play of the day was the punishing run by fifth-string running back Algie Brown, running people over. That inspired this great catch and run from Devin Mahina. He takes the pass from backup quarterback Ammon Olsen, 21 yards for the touchdown. Although there's excitement for the season, Robert and Nye is looking forward to the future.
This is a marathon with a couple of players that we're looking at. They're going to have years to develop in the offense. Yeah, sure, everybody wants to win all your games, but I'd like to be able to develop ourselves with a long-term plan.
BYU football fall camp has officially come to an end. They had their final scrimmage of fall camp here at LaVell Edwards Stadium today. For Cougar Sports Saturday, this is Dave Noriega. I'm Jason Shepard. And I thought it was interesting. Coach Mendenhall, after the scrimmage was over, he was asked about the offense, and he talked about a sluggish beginning, and he's kind of seen that throughout the course of fall. But as the camps or the scrimmages have gone on, they've been able to improve. He did say that he doesn't believe that the knowledge is something that the offense is lacking. He thinks they understand the offense. He thinks they have a really good grasp at it. Now it's just a situation of getting the execution up with the knowledge.
And I think with this new offense, what it allows you to do is be sluggish to kind of open up for the big play. I mean, that's the great thing, is they can have a few, 3-and-outs and bad series, but this constant pressure, this go fast, go hard, puts the pressure on the defense to play every single down, and all they need to do is slack off a little bit, and we saw that today in the scrimmage. Taysom Hill had a huge run all the way down to inside the 10, 40-yard run. He also had a 40-yard pass over the top. That's what this constant pressure does. It makes the defense play every down, and if they don't, they just need that little opening to make a big play happen. What was your impression of the defense today? We saw the sluggish offense kind of muddling through some of their plays, but then you also saw some big plays. Overall, what was your impression?
Overall, I thought defensively they did well. But again, you're dealing with a lot of second-string guys and third-string guys. I mean, the safeties, the safeties are going to be just fine. There was a little bit of a scare. Bronco talked about Craig Bills, and on the final series, maybe even the final play of the series, it looked like he hurt his shoulder. There was no official word on that one way or the other, so that's something that we'll look at. But overall, I thought things went well. But again, you're dealing with second and third-string guys.
Right. This was the final scrimmage of fall camp. This is kind of the end, the last opportunity we have to kind of see these guys in action. Now they turn into game prep for Virginia, only about 10 days away.
I know. It's crazy to think that we're talking about a week from Saturday, BYU season opener at Charlottesville. But Coach Mendenhall seemed pleased with the way fall camp ended. I think he believes that they got the work done that they needed. Now it's kind of up to the coaches to get that depth chart ready to go and then get these guys into game prep mode for Virginia. It will be all Virginia moving forward for the Cougars as they get ready for the season opener.
And like I said, next Saturday. I mean, we're that close.
How excited are you? Come on.
I'm nervous. I feel like a player now. You get the little butterflies. All this speculation we've had, all this exhaustive analysis and breakdown of these small samples. Finally, we're going to have a game where we can see it all come together. And Robert and I was a little cautious. He told people, listen, this is a marathon. Let's not look at the first few steps of a marathon. Let's look at this in the big picture. One of the things that really stood out to me is when he said, I'm really interested to see how these players are going to look in a few years. We've got so many young guys that they're going to be able to grow with this system for years. So Robert and I is looking big picture. And I think you have to do that because it's going to be so much pressure in game one because everyone wants to see the new offense. They want to see it run well. But guess what? It's still game one of a new offense. Virginia, Texas, and the rivalry game with Utah. That is the way you start a college football season. Make sure you tune into us every week, every day, KSL.com, and of course Cougar Sports Saturday from 12 to 6 on KSL News Radio. For Jason Shepard, I'm Dave Noriega in Provo.